If you pick up any Spanish textbook, you'll find the same sort of example sentences like, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi color favorito es el rojo. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? And these are fine, of course, but why not go a little beyond that and see some things that are actually useful? Hi, I'm Santiago. I'm a native Spanish speaker and I'm a translation student. And this is episode 1 of Spanish as she spoke. Okay, so for episode 1, we are going to check out something that is very common and that every single person on this planet needs. And that is things to say when you lose in a video game. Like, let's say you are an US American, right? You live in Gringolandia, and you are playing on a server, you're playing a little bit of Counter-Strike 2, and you get a teammate who is Mexican and doesn't speak Spanish. And you need to tell them, hey. Okay, so let's see how to say, you need to play better. Okay, so here we have something that is not like a straightforward translation. You need to play better. If you were to translate it literally, it would be something like Tienes que jugar mejor. Tienes que jugar mejor. You can see that on the screen right there. And that is fine, but something a little bit more spicy, you can say, is Tienes que aprender a jugar. Tienes que aprender a jugar. And the literal translation of that is need to learn to play. Need to learn to play. And the reason we don't have this you in the Spanish sentence is because it's actually hidden right here in the verb. Because in Spanish, unlike in English, which just has, need and play, and those are the verbs, in Spanish, right here, we have the verb tener, which means to have or to need. And we also have hidden right here the third person singular, right? So this tienes is need and it's you combined into one thing, which is a beautiful thing that Spanish has and that English should copy because, look at this. Very elegant. Very cool. Now, let's say that someone is really, really, truly bad. They were playing as a terrorist, and they had the bomb, and they were defusing, and they didn't see the CT in the corner, and it shot them. I don't play CSGO. What you want to do in that situation is use a bit of naughty language, a little bit of cursing, perhaps. So, parents' advisory warning, if you are a child, do not watch the rest of this video. Just stick to the previous one, you will be perfectly fine, it will be PG-13. But now, time to talk to the grown-ups, who get angry at video games. Let's say that you want to tell someone that they are a fucking idiot. That can happen, right? But it happens a lot when you're playing online games, actually. Okay, so what you want to do there is say something like this. You want to call someone a fucking idiot in Spanish? Eres un puto idiota. Eres un puto idiota. That is how we say it. And the literal translation would be are, remember that the verb has the person that you're talking to, are a swear word idiot. And the reason I didn't literally translate puto here, I just said it as swear, is because okay, so let's wrap it up. Let's do one more, shall we? One more. Okay. So you've told them to learn how to play. You've told them that they are fucking idiots. So what else can you say? Let's say that someone is truly, truly awful. They are the absolute bottom of the barrel. And you just have the need to tell this motherfucker to uninstall the game. Let's see how we say that. Okay, here we have a very, very straightforward translation, because desinstalar el juego maps directly to uninstall the game. And here we have no problems with the subject being hidden in the verb or anything like that, which is still the case. But in English, the subject is also omitted because this is an imperative sentence. You are doing an order. You are demanding that this person uninstall the game because they are so fucking stupid that you just can't bear it anymore. And actually, something that you'll see here is that, in English, uninstall is obviously install and un, which means like undo, like stop do it backwards. I'm good at explaining things. And in Spanish, you can find the same thing. You can find instala, which means to install, and des. And des is the same as un in English. So, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to say the opposite of a verb, little thing to know. Let's say you're a TikToker and you, instead of saying that, someone committed suicide, you have to say, oh no, they are not alive themselves. Oh no, the algorithm is so scary. Okay, so I'm going to leave that actually as homework for you. How would you say unalive in Spanish? And I'll give you a hint. Alive in Spanish is vivo. Vivo. V-I-V-O. And that was the first episode of Spanish as She Spoke. I was Santiago, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, sorry.
Bebé, repeat after me. No podemos. No somos. No podemos. No somos. No podemos. No somos. No podemos. Somos.